It's wonderful to see so many friends. Congratulations to Vishnu and Nandini and the family. I'm Kannan Srinivasan, State Senator. Wonderful to see the Congressman. I had the pleasure of meeting him and his wife last year. My wife is a chemistry person, so she was like, wow, I have to talk to him. I came with 24 years too to this country. I'm a chartered accountant from Chennai. I came with my master's in accounting at Old Dominion. And I got hit by a truck the second year on my birthday. And I went from pillar to post. Thankfully, I had Stewart Health Insurance, which covered only 80%. Didn't cover 20%. This was a very expensive rhinoplasty from '93. And I did my own audits of the bill to get out of the situation. And this entire hospital claims manager felt so much for me. He said, I'm not going to charge you a penny because I think you did our work. Then someone said, go try to get on Medicaid for the 20%. I realized after sitting there for 3 hours, they were very nice people. They said, oh, you're a foreign F1 student. You can't get a dime federal state benefit. That's why we say, this is an amazing country. In 2017, Governor McAuliffe appointed me to the Medicaid board. Then Governor Northam reappointed me to the Medicaid board of Virginia. And under Governor Youngkin, I became chairman of Virginia Medicaid board. It's such a honor. Someone who could not get on Medicaid 30 years ago becomes the chairman of Virginia Medicaid, only in this country. You can't have it. Because it's all about, I didn't thank Governor Youngkin about it, and he said, Delegate, why would I change it? The staff loves you, you're doing a professional job, that's what we need. And that's what makes me very inspired. That's what inspired for me when I met Vishnu for the first time a couple of years ago. He does extraordinary work. And he's a treasure for our community because journalism is not an easy profession. It's very hard. It takes a ton of time. And, the first interview I sat with him, his questions I could see within 5 minutes that he's not only just professional, he's very sharp in what he wants to write. He chooses his words, his sentences very carefully, then he checks back with you that, whether this is right. I'm very impressed that, not only he has worked for so many of Indian news outlets, that he chose. Thank you for choosing Loudon as your home, to your family, living in my county, but also choosing to do this. Because I always said this, I'm an entrepreneur, a CPA, and a politician. That order will never change. So I'm very fond of anyone who's willing to take an entrepreneurship thing. It's a lot of risk, but it has a lot of reward. So I thank him. I'm not going to read my letter. I'm just going to say I'm so delighted to extend my congratulations on this grand launch. It was wonderful to recognize him last year when I was in the House of Delegates, when he got the Distinguished Service Award for advancing media coverage in Indian diaspora, fostering U.S.-India relations. I was very glad to host him and his family on the House floor. And I invite you to come to the Senate. It's a smaller chamber, but we are only 40 members instead of 100 on the House side. But we would love to have you there. It's a special occasion, and I look forward to celebrating many, many milestones. Once again, congratulations. Thank you for willing to do this for our company. Thank you. Thank you. Congrats.